Here now they're declaring it an unlawful assembly, and they're pushing the crowd back, activating the tear gas. You can hear the sound of pepper balls being fired, and these officers are in full riot gear. And I'm talking about the shin guards. They almost look like Ninja Turtles, really just padded up like football players. But as far as what happened here earlier tonight, here's a chronological look at a very tense night.
No justice, no peace.
So you gonna run somebody over?
I hear a place depending on where you at.
I do nothing. I ain't touch nobody. Nothing.
Hey, we told you, bro. Keep it safe.
Yeah, we've learned in the last couple minutes that this suspect actually took his own life. We learned that in the last 10 minutes or so. Let me step aside here. We're at the corner of, or this took place near the intersection of 12th and Cypress. It started at about 12:05, but we begin with the sounds of tear gas canisters being fired. Take a listen.
Begin with breaking news in Sorrento Valley, a deadly crash involving a wrong-way driver. You are looking at live pictures from Miramar Road, where you can see the cleanup is underway with the tow trucks there. Police have the streets blocked off while the investigation goes on.
Photojournalist Bill Feather is the man behind the camera.
Well, there's one in the bed over there. How are you?
We had an officer shot and killed tonight. A second officer has been shot and is currently in surgery. We are hopeful that that officer will survive and make a full recovery.
30.
Alan, Sandra, it's a beautiful night here in the gas lamp. And yes, this is the second State of the City address for Mayor Kevin Faulconer. Of course, last year he made some promises. He said some things. And tonight we're going to find out whether he thinks he's accomplished those.
That was a trigger point for us as firefighters that we're going to go defensive. Our initial offensive attacks weren't really doing much, so therefore we went defensive. We got a accountability report to make sure all the firefighters were out of the building. They were.
Yeah, we're down here in Mission Bay at the Dana Landing. You can see San Diego police officers. They arrested the suspect a little while ago. It is believed on a boat here, but we begin in Pacific Beach.
Whoever it was who called in this bomb threat might have thought it was some kind of a childhood prank. The truth is, this is no prank. This is a crime that person will pay for eventually.
We begin with what is regarded as the stars of the show. Take a look and a listen. You are looking at perhaps the 6 best pilots on the planet, the Blue Angels.
Yeah, I got to tell you, what a beautiful day for this event to take place. Wreaths across America, and of course, here at the Fort Rosecrans National Cemetery, our U.S. Navy military is out here, and of course, just so many people have come out in support of our military and our veterans and those who laid their lives on the line.
And the way these hot, proud burglary suspects operate is very sneaky. This is what they do. Like this house behind us, they find an open window, and then into your house they go while you are sleeping. And here at Windansea Beach, lifeguards make over 70 rescues alone by 5 p.m. Saturday, and that's before their workday is even done. Yeah, this is a story about the incredible responsibility of being a San Diego lifeguard. Right now, we are calling 911 because we've come across a case of a young man passed out on the sidewalk. He is breathing, but it looks like this could be another case of a bad case.
Good evening to both of you. It has been just a brutal, brutal day for the people here at this hospital. I just saw a bunch of people getting off of their shift, and they had been here many, many hours beyond what they should have been, all of them dragging out. It has been a brutal day. 5 of the victims are here. The others are at different hospitals around San Bernardino County.
Lieutenant, what's it like to call somebody up and say, look, we have arrested the criminal who murdered your family member 10, 20 years ago?
Hey guys, good evening. Yes, the Farmers Insurance Open officially kicks off tomorrow, but the party just started a few moments ago. This guy knows all about it. This is Keith. How are you?
Good.
He and the mayor have not closed the door.
We're not taking Mission Valley off the table. It's clear, though, that the Chargers' intent is to work full-time and going downtown.
One of the initiatives that seems to have worked is increasing law enforcement operations to detect the over-serving of alcohol in bars and restaurants.
Come to the door with your hands up. Nothing in your hands. Follow the officer's instructions.
A San Diego police officer stares down the barrel of an AR-15 rifle, his weapon trained on a Pacific Beach house where an armed and dangerous suspect is believed to be holed up.
A man driving drunk behind the wheel of a full-size Chevy pickup truck slams head-on into a Mini Cooper on Highway 67, causing it to burst into flames.
10,000 flights canceled since the snow began to fall, and some of those flights canceled out of here at Lindbergh Field. But security concerns aside, this remains as San Diego's biggest free community event. The execution of Officer Buggs shook the San Diego Police Department to its utter core, prompting the department to revamp many of its officer safety procedures.